Alright, hello everyone. It's been a while since I've done a live stream, so I'm nervous. There's this celebration thing on Steam right now. It's kind of like the Fall in Love festival that I did. Some of the games that I wanted to play then are also part of this, so sorry for everyone who's been waiting. I'll try to get to you. Yeah, so Pitstop in Purgatory. I believe the sound should be fine. If it's too loud or anything, just let me know. Alright, let's just start, I guess. Would you like to start the base game? Base game. How are we doing, Doctor? Not good. The patient has lost a lot of blood. Vital signs are fading quickly. What do you want me to do? Hand me the... Damn. Doctor? We're losing her. She won't stop bleeding, no matter what I do. Hold on, girl. Hold on. Don't. Damn it! Doctor, please don't be so hard on yourself. With the kind of shape she was in, we couldn't have... It never gets any easier, you know. No matter how many times I see it. Especially when they're so young. Just robbed of a full life. I agree. It isn't fair, Doctor. Just call it. Time of death, 6 p.m. exactly. Whoever she is now, I hope she's in a better place. Pitstop in Purgatory. Bench of internal weight. What the... This isn't... Where am I? Am I dreaming?
Rise and shine.
I don't like you. This man. He came out of nowhere. I'm sure I've never seen him before. In fact, I haven't seen anything like this before. Everything's all distorted. Oh my. You didn't lose your tongue before checking out, did you? No matter, it would still grow back. One of the many magical aspects of this place, you know. This place? I'll just give you a minute or two to re-wake up, as it were. Does that sound reasonable? Miss Braid.
How do you know my name?
Oh, please. Why do they always ask that first? I could answer that. But I'm fairly sure you will grow to find that it's the least of your current concerns. Concerns? How can I put this delicately? Your warranty has expired. Your position has been terminated. You've taken your last highway exit. Do I need to go on? I don't understand. Oh, alright. Then understand this. You're dead. However, you needed to worry. For I'm here to help you make sense of this new and exciting life after life. Or afterlife, for short.
And that is why they call me the guide.
the guide. Oh, I get it now. I must have fallen asleep between takes. How rude of me, not even noticing you. You must be my new co-star. I'm Astrid Braid, star in the making. Let's make this production shine. You humans are absolutely priceless sometimes. If it weren't for you, this job would certainly be more boring than it already is. Alright, you can come out of character now. I'm pretty sure we're on break. After all, there's no one on set. Set? Oh, that's right. You were an actress.
Aww.
Not a very successful one, I might add. Hey! That's a low blow. So, you're telling me that I'm dead? Correct. And you expect me to just accept that? Well, you don't really have a lot of options. Let's say I believe you. I'm dead. Is this heaven? Or, you know... I thought you saw the notification, I'm sorry. Or, you know, down south. It's interesting how people always find it easier to say heaven than to say hell. Actually, though, you're in neither. Are you saying this is like... Purgatory? And I made a pit stop? Well, to be exact, there isn't really a name for this place that fits your earthly vocabulary. It's really just... something in between. But to keep it simple, we're calling it Purgatory anyway, since that's a concept most who come here are familiar with. It's close enough, I guess you could say. This man is either the most committed co-actor I've ever had, or... no. I can't really be dead, can I? That's right. Let it sink in. Are you reading my mind? Maybe. Or maybe it's fairly easy to deduce what your thought process is, since I've had this very conversation an innumerable amount of times. He has these white pupil... He has eyes, but they're like blank white. These little circles. Innumerable amount of times. You humans aren't as different from each other as you'd like to believe you are. Alright. So... I can't believe I'm asking this, but...
Why am I here?
Finally, something to work with. You're here because... Wait for it. You're not ready to move on yet. What do you mean? Most people actually find an acceptable amount of peace in their passing, regardless of how drawn out or sudden it may be. However, for some of you, not so much. And until you find that peace, you're going to be spending an unspecified amount of time here. Huh. But I don't feel very, at unpeace. Well, what's the last thing you remember? Where the... Okay. I have their voices on max. Hopefully that helps. Well, what's the last thing you remember? it's easy. I make a decision? Why can't I remember what I was doing before I came here? Right. This one is a classic. Death in general is obviously quite dramatic. But in some cases, more so. More so? What I'm saying is that your death was so traumatic that you've repressed the memory of it. See, aren't you fortunate to have a guide to help you along? What could possibly have happened to me? Lucky you, you've been given not one, but 2 fun objectives to complete. 1, make peace with you being dead. 2, get the heck out of here. Oh, is that all? I can't believe this. Allow me to once again be of assistance. Help yourself to this highly useful brochure. Receive the informational pamphlet. It's full of morbidly cute drawings that says, "Dane, you're dead" on the front. Open it via your inventory. This thing. Dane, you're dead! A comprehensive guide to the afterlife, Purgatory edition. The Astrid. Astrid Braid, you're really going to have me explain who you are? How bothersome. Well then, your name's Astrid, of course. You were an actress. And you were quite passionate about it too, I'll give you that much. You're also the heroine of this story, if I may be so bold as to temporarily break the 4th wall. On that note, finding out how you died, isn't that just a terrific yarn? I'd be holding my breath in excitement were it not for the fact that I'm much too busy to do so. Complete Act 3 solo route to unlock more of this entry. Dang, you're dead! The guide. I'm fairly sure you're making the same mistake as every other human does when they see me for the first time. You're wondering who I am, when you should instead ask what I am. Ultimately, though, does it really matter? It doesn't change your predicament, nor my role. I'm here to guide you, that's all you need to know. Complete Act 3 solo route to unlock more of this entry. Okay. Dane, you're dead? Catchy title, huh? What can I do with this? It's full of information that'll help you keep track of things around here. You see, while I'm helpful, I also happen to be quite busy. That brochure, however, is always available to you. So, use it well. Thanks, I guess. So, what do I do now? You'll be pleased to hear that every soul who drops by here gets their own room for the duration of their stay. My advice would be to visit yours. And how do I find my room? Make your way to the local watering hole, the Ouroboros bar, as denoted by that helpful sign over there. From there, well, I'm certain you'll figure it out.
Good luck, Miss Braid.
Wait, you can't just... He's gone. I can't actually be dead, right? No, this has to be a dream, or maybe some weird hallucination caused by lack of sleep? Definitely. But everything feels so real. So I guess I'll go to the bar? Why can't I remember anything? How did I die? What I learned from waking up dead. Time to take a look around. Maybe someone, or something, can help me out. Annoyed Shadow. I'm gonna annoy you. Hello? What do you want? Sorry, I didn't mean to disturb. Then don't approach people you don't know, you moron. Now piss off. Not exactly a warm welcome from this one. I wonder what she's so angry about. You need to calm down. Smiling shadow. Hello? Oh my god. Hi there. Haven't seen you around before, new arrival. That's right, I'm Astrid. Are you dead too? As dead as can be, along with everyone else here. But hey, life goes on. So to speak. Whatever he is, he seems friendly enough. So you kinda missed it, but at the beginning of the game, we're in this hospital bed, and, the doctors are trying to help us, you know, with the heart compressions and all that, but we flatline, and we're sort of in a coma, I guess. They pronounced her dead, but if we're stuck in purgatory like this, I would say we're more in a coma than dead. Whatever he is, he seems friendly enough. So, can I help you? Are you really dead? It's a hard one to accept, I know. Took me a long time. Oh. But just look at me, I'm smiling widely. And if I can learn to do that, then so can you. Somehow, I doubt that. Do you like being here? You know, it's funny. Back in the fat days, I used to think about this kind of stuff all the time. At times, it almost drove me crazy. This feeling of wanting to know what's next, you know? I can relate. Who knew that once I croaked, I'd be spending my time thinking about the same damn thing all over again? I'm dead, and I still don't know what's next. It's enough to make you smile, right? Sure. I don't know where my room is. Can you help? Oh yeah, I know what that's like. It's through the open door over there. However, you need to find a special key in order to actually pass through. I think someone hid something like that behind the dartboard earlier. Maybe search there? Alright, thank you. I'll take a look. Good luck finding what you're looking for. How do you stay so happy? It's all about attitude. I mean, if I'm gonna spend eternity here, I might as well try and stay positive. Don't you think? Eternity, huh? How long have you been here? Wish I could answer you. It's hard to get a grip on time here, honestly. Especially since the clock doesn't seem to work. Right. But I found it necessary to update my vocabulary once or twice, so that should give you an idea. What do you mean by that? Well, you know how languages change? Eventually, words that you commonly use become obsolete as time moves on. You start noticing that as newer and newer arrivals pop by, and they don't understand some of what you're saying. I hadn't even thought about that. Yeah, it's a must unless you want to sound ancient or stupid. Some people like sticking to their old-timey expressions come hell and high water, though. Like that weird lady. Weird lady? Thanks for the help. Don't mention it. Enjoy your stay in Purgatory, and always remember to smile. I'll try. Rustic candles. Looks like two perfectly fine pieces of interior design. One candle is lit, but the flame doesn't seem to flicker. Stylish menu. There's an impressive amount of things to choose from. Let's see. The guide special toast, the guide special pasta, the guide special, the guide's ding shen. Doesn't seem to end. Sorry, Chinese pronunciation. Liquor cabinet. It's an assortment of various alcoholic substances. I'm not much of a drinker, but even I can tell that there's some high-quality stuff here. Ouroboros poster. This must be the bar's official poster. It depicts a snake eating its own tail. I get the feeling that it's supposed to represent something. Mounted clock. The pointers seem firmly fixed to their positions, so this clock is pretty much useless. I guess it's a bit redundant to keep track of time in a place like this anyway. Online walkthrough. I don't need that for now. Artboard. Let's see if there's something behind here. The small box with a note on it. It says, "To open this box and get my key, you must tell me what I want to see. When looking at my face, no matter what, remember, doing this gets you out of a rut." A riddle. I hate those. Something that someone says you should always remember to do using your face. Clock. That's not it. Damn. Okay, hold up. No, where'd it? To open this box and get my key, you must tell me what I want to see. Looking at your face, no matter what. Remember doing... Oh, okay. Yes, the box opened. Skeleton key. By using this, you can get to your room, apparently. Are you gonna be mean to me still? She's glaring angrily at me. Better leave her alone. Help. How do I exit? That's the way back to where I first met the guide. Nothing for me to do there now. Open door. Alright, let's do this. When inventory changes to this thing, items can be used by choosing confirm. Try walking through the door again. Try shouting profanities out of sheer frustration. Give up. I'm just gonna use the key. Alright, I'll just pick this up and... Success! Or I guess not, because nothing's happening. What am I supposed to do here? Stupid damn door, stupid damn everything, stupid damn death, stupid damn...
Oh no, another poor soul tricked by that smiling Addleplot and his useless objects.
Let me clear up this mess for you. All you have to do is reach your room, is to think about it. It really is that simple. Nipperkin. You've gotta be kidding me. That's all I had to do? But I could have sworn that I thought about my room before. It's more likely that you were thinking about how to get to it, which is similar but not the same. One of the many devious ways that Dirty Board entertains himself on our expenses. You're using a lot of strange words, but I assume you mean the guide? Yes, that's one. You must learn to navigate his constant presence in order to survive here, Nipperkin. What do you mean, survive? We're already dead, aren't we? You're right, of course. Now, give that thinking of your room a try. You'll find it to your liking, I'm sure. Wait, are you leaving already? What if I need to find you again? You're the first one who's actually helped me since I got here. I'm confused, I'm lonely, and I'm... just... please don't go.
Poor Nipperkin. Lost and afraid. It's been so long since I was in your shoes that I sometimes forget how it felt.
Don't worry. I'll not leave you to the cruel devices of this sordid assortment of ambidexters and brachios. I'm not sure what accent I'm doing. Time flows strangely in this abnormal place, so to make sure we meet again, we had to tie ourselves together. Like, with a rope? Oh no, silly. Take this small trinket, and as long as you carry it, I, Rahel, will find you again. Strange bauble. Somehow it ties you and Rahel together. So, Rahel's your name, then? Yes, Nipperkin. I'm Astrid. And as cute as Nipperkin sounds, I'm not sure if I want to be called that. Especially since I don't know what it means. Some of the things I say may be cramp words to you, Astrid, but I don't mean to offend. Now please, hurry to your room. I'll see you later. Alright, I will. Thank you, Rahel. That smile. There's definitely something captivating about her. Even though I only understood about half the things she said. Very well, let's try heading to my room then. So all I have to do is think about it. Here goes. Room, 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 room. Wow, that was fast. I barely had time to even think about, well, thinking. So, this is my room, huh? I don't know what I expected, but all things considered, this looks pretty ordinary. Cozy, even. Let's see. Pen holder. If these pens dry out, will I be able to get more? Like, will they replenish automatically? Or maybe they're magical, so they have an infinite supply of ink in them. So many questions! Comb. At least I won't have to spend eternity with messy hair. Books. Hey, I recognize these books. Shirtleff's Audition, Stanislavski's An Actor Prepares, Butler's The Method. Books on acting that I've read a million times over. And now I'll have time to read them an additional billion times. Yay! It's a poster advertising the movie Gothic Goth Girls from Planet Gothica X. That sounds familiar somehow. And also very dumb. The poster advertising the Z-Files. I used to love that show so much. My friends all had a crush on the male lead, but I was too deep into the science fiction elements of it to even notice him that much. Just kidding. I loved him even more than my friends did. Cabinet? Mr. Guide, are you in there? You never know. How fashionably edgy. Ah yes, the void. Once more I stare into the gaping abyss that is you. Oh, what a depressing view. This drawer is full of makeup. I guess the takeaway here is that even though you're dead, you don't have to look dead. Still got it. Winner! For her inspired portrayal of the cute little pink owl in Fair Enough City's annual So You Think You Can Act competition, we hereby grant this diploma to Astrid Braid, 8 years old. When I won that award, I realized that I wanted to become an actress for real. But how did that get here? I suppose that's... well... I can't do anything. I have to admit that whoever decorated here has some great taste. This bed looks exactly like the one I have back home. Or had, I suppose. Wait a minute. All these familiar things. Can it be that they're... mine? My head hurts all of a sudden. What's going on? It's so... bright. Astrid didn't get... What's that voice? Why? Always. It's... Is anyone there? You! There's... No! Who are you? Are you in pain? What? I don't understand you. Why can't I see anything? What's that sound? Sirens? Yes, those are definitely sirens. Could there be an ambulance nearby? Please help. I can't see anything. And I think someone's hurt. Hello? The sirens are disappearing. Wait! Don't leave! Can't you hear me? What's this? A shadow? Hello? You don't belong here. Huh? What do you mean? You don't belong here. Here? As in Purgatory? You don't belong here. Stop saying that! I don't understand.
If you're not going to make sense, then leave me alone.
Leave me alone. Huh? I'm back in my room. Was I imagining things? Ugh, man. This has been a weird day, to say the least. I should probably head back to the bar and see if I can talk to someone about what just happened. The guide should be around somewhere, hopefully. Handsome man. Hello, sir. Hello? God, he's angry. I'm in the middle of something. Please leave me alone. Sorry. Seems like drinking alone is keeping him occupied at the moment. You gonna mess with me again? Hey, you! Yes? What's the big idea, giving me a key that doesn't work? Oh, that. You can't blame a guy for wanting to spice up the afterlife with some fun pranks, right? I absolutely can, and I will! You should try smart. If you tell me to smile again, I'll punch you. Fine, fine. Sorry about that whole thing. Let's start over. My name is... Actually, just call me Smiley. Alright, Smiley. But I'll be watching you. Fair enough. Is it just me, or is he somehow smiling even wider than before? No? You better not try to fool me again. How come I can't see your face clearly? You can't see my face? Boy, you're missing out, because this is one handsome mug, I'll tell you that. I'm sure it is. what it's worth, I can see you clearly, and you're stunning. That doesn't really answer my question, but I appreciate the compliment. Is that a smile I see? No. Maybe. There you go. See you later, Smiley. Stay out of trouble. You know me, I'll smile my way through everything. Anything. That's what worries me. Waiting hall? Not right now, there are people here I need to talk to. I know. Miss Braid. Are you the bartender? But of course. Didn't you say you were quite busy? I am. But, generally speaking, I don't let silly little things like the abstract concept of time get in the way of me doing what I want. What's that supposed to mean? My, aren't you an inquisitive one? Wouldn't you like to order a drink instead? Getting some of that edge off would do you well. Oh, I almost forgot. Was the room to your liking? To be honest, it felt like being back home. As is the intent, of course. Intent? We strive to make sure that all of our guests feel as comfortable as possible during their stay in Purgatory. To that end, relevant personal information is used when designing rooms. Meaning that every room is different depending on the person who gets to stay in it? Correct. How impressive of you to reach that conclusion, and with barely any help. It wasn't really that hard to figure out. Oh, don't sell yourself short. It feels like he's humoring me. Now, how about that drink? Alright, I'll bite. What drinks do you have? It depends. On what? What you want. Well, obviously. Do you have water? Oh dear. Anything you can think of, and you settle for that. Whatever's the matter with you? You did not just say that. Let's say I didn't. Do you really work here? Isn't it obvious? But I don't get it. There has to be new people arriving all the time, right? So how can you be here doing this while simultaneously greeting them? Oh, Miss Braid. Clearly you possess a sharp mind. Perhaps you should allocate more of that mental energy toward your current predicament, rather than spending time pondering what I do. That's not much of an answer. It will have to suffice. He's so annoying. What can you tell me about that drinking man over there? Drawn to the handsome, brooding man, are you? How deliciously predictable. What are you implying? I was just curious. He looks so lonely somehow. I'm not in the business of spilling the beans on each and every customer. But I can tell you that his name is Locke. You're welcome. Thanks, I suppose. Have you met a woman called RAHEL? Well, obviously, I've met everyone. And? Excuse me? What's her deal? Haven't you already spoken to her yourself? Are you deliberately wasting my time? No, Because if you are, I'll have to. Tell you to stop. Alright then. What's with these shadow people? Why can't I see their faces? That's actually such a sad thing. Some people have had deaths so traumatic, so jarringly grotesque, that even Purgatory itself can't restore their original looks. That's so sad. I'm kidding. What? Actually, it's because you're choosing to not register everyone you interact with, as that would be far too much for you to process at any given time. Are you saying I'm shallow? That's your interpretation. Actually, would you believe that there are millions of people in this very room as we speak? I see them all, clear as day. I'm not sure. I guess so. Really? In that case, why can't I see them? Isn't the better question, would you want to? I mean, how would you find a seat? That's true, I guess. Wait, you're still just making stuff up, aren't you? Who's to say? At the end of the day, some people just appear clearer to you than others. Is that really any different to how it used to be when you were alive? People passing you by in the shopping mall, for example, would you say that you'd always notice the features of each and every one? I suppose not. There you go. I can't say I fully understand, but that's alright. You don't have to understand everything. Get out of my head, please. No promises. Let's settle this once and for all. Am I really dead? Yes. Tane. Something strange happened when I was in my room. Huh, is that so? Do go on. There was this bright light, a voice saying things I couldn't understand, some loud sirens, and then a strange shadow telling me that I don't belong here. It all played out in front of me like scenes from a movie. I'm struggling to understand whether or not it was even real. Most interesting. But not unheard of. It seems you've already begun to uncover the puzzle that will ultimately grant you your ticket out of here. And this early on in your visit, too. You're just full of surprises, aren't you? So, the things I saw and heard, you're saying that I didn't just imagine them? Purgatory never lies, Miss Braid. If something feels real here, you can be quite certain that it is. Although, you're still in a scrambled state. Your mind is desperately trying to piece itself back together. As such, you would do well not to trust these visions too blindly. I see. So, what should I do next? I believe I've said enough on the matter for now. After all, this is your story, not mine. I wouldn't dream of stealing the joy of discovery away from you. He's really getting on my nerves. One more question. Yes. That thing that Shadow said about me not belonging here, could that somehow be true? Like, could there have been a mistake? Let me think about that for a millisecond. Nope. You definitely belong here, so don't you worry about that. It did sound too good to be true. There's enough guidance for now. I see what you did there. Until we meet again, Miss Braid. Bye. What? Is your name Locke?
How the hell did you know that?
You spied on me, lady? No, I guess you have a Lockie look about you? Actually, I asked the bartender. Ugh. That two-timing piece of crap shouldn't go flapping his gums.
But yes, Locke is my name.
So, who wants to know?
Is he easing up? Well, I'm Astrid, and I'm new here.
Congratulations.
Welcome to paradise.
I'm being sarcastic, by the way.
I figured.
Well, if that's all.
Actually, I was hoping that you could help me out.
Do I look helpful to you, lady? See these bottles all over the place?
Actually, no.
I guess that sketchy bastard took them off the table when I wasn't looking.
Are you talking about the guide?
Who else? Anyhow, the point I was trying to make. I've been drinking. A lot. And I ain't planning on stopping. So you'll excuse me when I say that I'm in no state to help. Besides, Smiley over there has something of mine, and I ain't doing anything else until I get it back.
You must be referring to the smiling shadow that tricked me before. Oh, so he stole something from you?
You could say that. That's enough talking for now, lady. I have a mountain of booze to finish, and I'm itching to get started.
Oh, well, then I'll... He's already turned his back to me. I don't know what it is, but there's something about him. Maybe he'll be more talkative if I help get his item back from the shadow. Alright, Smiley. What'd you take?
Astrid, hi! Again, sorry about before.
Did you steal something from Locke?
Steal? How dare he? I found this shiny thing just lying on the floor. He can't possibly prove that it's his.
Can I see it?
Sure. Check it out, it's all shiny, and all mine.
He's holding something, like a coin. Alright, hold on. If I agree with him, will he give it to me? Very shiny indeed.
Right?
I need to get that thing back to Locke, but how? Did you steal something? Can I please have it?
Sorry, Astrid, I like you, but I don't like you enough to give you stuff. Aside from that useless key I gave you earlier, of course.
Right. I'm just gonna take it.
What are you doing?
Sorry, there was, a fly. A shadow fly.
Those damn things are back. Looks like I have to complain to the bartender again.
Ah. Alright, I guess I can't do anything. I'm gonna have to find him another shiny object. Help. Shiny, shiny. Shiny, shiny, shiny. Shiny. Full makeup. Surely I have something he'll trade the coin for. I should leave him alone for now. Dartboard. Every respectable bar needs to have one of these, I suppose. Drunkard throwing darts this close to the exit seems like kind of a security hazard. Then again, it's not like anyone here has to be afraid of getting hurt. Bars. Sir, do you have anything shiny? Welcome back, Miss Braid. Okay, never mind. Okay. Well, I don't want to give this away. Give me your coin. Astrid High. Okay. So he doesn't want to talk. I don't think I can use any of these. No. I can't leave. Can't do anything there. There has to be something. Like, can I not take this mirror? It's shiny. I want to take it. Void. Let's see. I don't think I can, like, think about an item like how I thought about the room. And I can't look. Well, let's see. So you have nothing? No? Lock? No. Astrid High, did you steal something? Try grabbing it. Shadowfly. Try grabbing it. Just keep grabbing it. Please have it. Can I trade you? Useless key. Take. I don't want to give you this, but no. Okay. Hey, look at this.
What about it?
It's your key.
I know.
Follow it with your eyes.
Alright.
He's distracted. This is my chance to grab the thing. Yoink. Blank coin. It's very shiny and probably belongs to Locke.
I can't believe I fell for that. Well played, Astrid. I'm keeping the useless key, though.
Oh no, not the useless key. Please don't take it from me.
Sarcasm, huh? That's enough to make me crack a smile.
What isn't?
True, true. Hey, give that drunken bastard my best regards, won't you?
No promises. Okay, bye. I got your coin back.
You again?
Well. Smiley says that you are, and I quote, a drunken bastard. I'm just gonna take this. Take it. I got something for you.
Huh. Ugh. You really went and got it for me, huh? Why would you do that?
Can't it just be out of the goodness of my heart?
I guess it could. It's just... Usually when people do me favors, they have an agenda.
Maybe you've been hanging around with bad people, then.
Look, lady, we just met.
For all you know, maybe I'm bad people.
Probably. It doesn't feel like you are.
The hell kind of reasoning is that? Have you seen this place? You can't trust anyone here. They're all liars and cheats.
So, how about you and me try trusting each other? Then we'll both have someone to depend on, at least.
Well, you did get my coin back. So, I guess I'll consider it.
That's all I ask. Astrid, you're so dumb. Hey, a question. What's so special about that coin?
It's a long story.
Not like we're going anywhere, right?
True enough. But still, that's a story for another time.
So you're saying we'll meet again? Decided on trusting me already?
Damn. It's a figure of speech, alright?
If you say so.
Well, I'm spent. I'm finishing off these drinks, and it's time to sleep for a while.
Sleep? But you're, we're dead.
So, even if we don't need to be eaten, sleeping, or whatever else, we can still enjoy these things here. A good nap is as satisfying now as it used to be back during my livelier days. Didn't that bartending bastard tell you about that?
He did not.
See? They're all liars, like I told you.
I did find it strange that this place has so much stuff you can order.
Literally anything you want. That's paradise for you.
I guess things could be worse in that regard. So, I'll see you later then?
I have a feeling you will.
Sleep tight! Astrid, don't... I'm not doing it. Sigh. There have been many times in my life where I've been too tired to even think, but none of them compare to now. Maybe it's all the questions I've been asking people. Maybe it's the way Locke managed to sell me on the concept of napping in the afterlife. Or maybe it's just the huge and absolutely insane realization that I'm not alive anymore. How can that be? How can I not exist? I used to be so afraid of that. The whole existential anxiety thing, like trying to imagine myself being gone. It's impossible. But here we are. And this is somehow worse, even though I'm still me. Well, what's left of me. I wonder if Mom and Dad are alright. I wish I could tell them about all this. I guess I wish for a lot of things. But for now, I think sleeping tops that list. If I just let everything go for a while, then maybe I'll feel better. It's worth a try. Oh, this bed. It's just... absolutely perfect. Snore. Huh? What's that noise? It sounds like footsteps. What the? I need to get up and hit the lights. Ah! It's that shadow. And it's just standing there, menacingly, staring at me. I told you already, either make sense or leave me alone. You don't belong here. Well, neither do you, since this is my room. Get out! For crying out loud, how do I get rid of this damn thing? You don't belong here. You want a comb? I don't want to insult its hair. Ah! I mean, if it has any. This might be the shiniest mirror I've ever seen. It's practically blinding. Can't reach that. Can't reach that. I don't think throwing pens it's gonna help. Yes, I can jump up, grab it, and then kick him from above. Except I can't because I'm not physically able to. I'm not sure jumping into the black endless void will solve my current predicament. I'll have time to sleep later when the intruder's gone. This thing is really ticking me off. Who are you? Pleased to meet you, Mr. Uncomfortable Silence. Could you pretty please leave? So asking nicely really isn't gonna work, huh? How'd you get in here? I suppose I did leave the door open. Alright, just keep still while I try looking for a way to get rid of you. You want this shiny thing? I don't want to get rid of it, but... Hey, look at this! Interesting. Its gaze seems to follow along as I move that thing I got from RAHEL around. Do you like this, or... Alright, just keep still. Okay, so you like shiny things. Check your reflection. It's like anything I hold in front of it gets reflected tenfold in the form of pure light. I'm not sure how that's possible, but then again, I did sleep my way through most of my physics classes. Okay. Hey, follow this with your eyes. If you have any. Here goes nothing. I'm throwing it at the mirror. Work your magic, strange bubbly thing.
The power of light compels you!
Yee! Yes! It actually worked! I'm guessing it's not a fan of brightness, huh? I owe RAHEL one. Speaking of her, maybe she has an idea why the shadows seem to react to that thing she gave me. And aside from that, the guy definitely knows more than he's telling me. I suppose taking a longer nap is off the table, at least until I find some more answers. Ah, man. New gallery item. Barely acceptable truth of knowing. Alright, Astrid, you've got this. It's showtime. The condition of my hair is above and beyond for now. Urge to doodle is strong, but I must fight it. Poster. Having to think of it, I don't remember seeing this movie, so I have no idea why this is hanging here. Z files. It lost a lot of popularity in its final season, in which the cast gets stuck in a digital simulation with 5 teenagers who try to solve a supernatural mystery. Looking back, I guess it was kind of a strange creative choice. Books on acting probably won't help me right now, unfortunately. To nobody's surprise, the infinite blackness outside continues to be a major bummer. That's right, I never actually tried looking in here before. Maybe I should do that now. Okay, left and right. Is this ice cream? Why doesn't it melt, though? Oh, wait, it's plastic. What a cruel joke. Way back. There's a bottle of locally distilled 21st century Shanghae Kilbenny bourbon in here. I don't drink a lot, but when I do, this is the brand I enjoy. Maybe I should bring it along for, safekeeping. This exquisite drink has the distinct taste of grass, licorice, and most notably, home. High and low. There seems to be mostly useless trinkets in here, as well as a ridiculous amount of dust. Apparently Purgatory is above the concept of vacuum cleaning. Okay. Full of makeup. I look great already, though. Still got it. Good times. How fashionably edgy. Wonder how long I slept. Okay, I think that's everything.
Heyo, Astrid. How's it hanging?
Let me get back to you on that.
Alright, no worries. I guess you can tell me in another 10 years, huh?
What do you mean?
Yeah, we haven't seen each other for 10 years or so.
If this is another one of your pranks, I swear I'll...
Oh no, I wouldn't dare trying to trick you again. It's true, I promise. And trust me, I get how confused you must be right now. See, I'm not even smiling right now. That's how you can tell I'm being very serious.
He's still smiling a little. So, you're telling me I slept for 10 years?
Give or take. I mean, did you set an alarm?
I didn't.
Time's weird here, you know. And since your body doesn't really need sleep, it doesn't tell you when you're done sleeping either. There's nothing to wake you up.
It's like RAHEL said, time flows strangely in this abnormal place.
Oh man. I feel you. Well, I'm here if you need someone to talk to. No funny business, I swear.
Thanks, Smiley. Hi, lady. The hell do you want? Leave me alone. Is this the same annoyed shadow I met last time? The attitude seems to match, at least. Do you... maybe... want anything? No? Okay. Hey, Locke.
You're looking cranky, lady. Had a bad sleep?
Is there maybe something you forgot to tell me?
About waking up?
Yes.
Sorry about that.
I'll take your apology into consideration. So, apparently I slept for 10 years. How about you?
Well, who knows? But here we are.
Here we are. Did you have a nice sleep?
Nice enough to handle another day. Not like I have a choice, but anyway.
I guess that's true. Well, my sleep got interrupted by a shadowy intruder.
Really?
Yeah, it was scary.
I bet that damn man's behind it. He just wants us to suffer, you know?
You sure have a lot of ways to refer to the guide.
Huh. Anyway, you okay?
I am. Thanks for asking.
Don't mention it, lady. Was there anything else?
Could you tell me something about yourself?
Why?
Because I want to know about you, silly. Right now, all I know is that you're handsome and disturbingly brooding.
Handsome? I mean... Yeah, what of it?
Seems like I got you flustered.
Lay off, lady.
I will, if you tell me something about yourself.
You drive a hard bargain. Alright, how about this? I lived a shit life and then I died a shit death. Feel enlightened?
Oh, very. Could you be more specific? Was everything, shit?
Pretty much.
Fine. I like those streaks of white in your hair.
Huh?
I mean that as a compliment. You don't really seem like the type to spend time on hair products, though.
I haven't been coloring it, if that's what you're thinking. It's a condition.
Really?
Yeah, it's called poiosis. Putting it simply, it makes my hair split into different colors.
Oh, I had no idea. It looks good on you, though.
Yeah, well...
And also, I'm impressed you know fancy words like poiosis.
What's that supposed to mean? Can't I know fancy words?
You don't strike me as a scholar, so I suppose it threw me off.
Well, you didn't originally strike me as an annoying nag, so I guess we both learned something today.
Fair enough. I'll let you get back to whatever you're doing.
Right.
Hey, so, real quick... Okay, no, you don't want my bourbon? Alright. Astrid, hey! I still can't believe I slept 10 years. If it makes you feel any better, I know a guy who once slept for 2,000 years. When he woke up, he had to learn so many new words, and heck, even new languages. Honestly, Purgatory should just invent some kind of universal translator at this point. That does seem like a glaring omission. Luckily, we all seem to mostly end up talking to people who understand us regardless. It's just that I want to be able to talk to everybody. People are so entertaining, you know? Not all of them. Somehow, this place makes a lot of sense and no sense at the same time. Smile on, you crazy diamond.
Is that a reference to something? If so, I don't get it.
Don't worry about it. Hey, you want some bourbon? No? Does anyone want bourbon? No? Assortment of various alcohol, irregular luck, wonderland. There's nothing funny about addiction. Hello. Well, that's foreboding. How darkly comedic. This tunnel seems to be the way out of here. The question is, departing to where? Judging from the visual design of this hideous plaque, Purgatory must have gotten a renovation in the 80s. Oh, there you are. It's a wishing well that's surely placed here to wish us well. Well, it's true. I could really use a wish right now. Wish right now, wish right now. Can we pretend that airplanes in the night sky, shooting stars? RAHEL! Nipperkin!
What a gipsy you are to behold.
I had many moments of brown study, wondering if I had lost you forever. But luckily, it seems my special artifact has brought us together once more. Oh, tell me, how have you been?
So glad I found you again. As for how I've been, well... Apparently, I slept for 10 years, so I haven't actually done much.
Oh,
Oh no! No. Did some braccio tell you to take a nap without telling you about that? My poor Nipperkin, so lovely, but so alone for so long.
after all, no dreams breed in restless sleep.
Well, something, bread. Some sort of strange shadow woke me up as I entered my room, walking around in there. Are you certain, Nipperkin? You're describing something that should not be possible. I am entirely certain. Oh, dearest you, when will your bad fortune end? All I want is to see you chirping merry. It feels like you were with me, though, because the thing you gave me helped me to get rid of the intruder. Is that so? An unexpected result, but a blessing nonetheless. Actually, I wanted to ask you, that shadow, it seemed to be, well, reacting to the crystal ball. Using that and some of my patented Astrid Braid ingenuity, I managed to get rid of him using the, power of brightness. So, do you have any idea what's going on?
Oh,
Oh, how I wish I could embrace your soul and fill it with the answers you seek, Nipperkin. But, alas, I'm afraid my wisdom is facing ebb water that even the most valuable balsam would fail to even out. Seriously, Rahel, could you at least try to make sense? But I assume what you're saying is that you don't have any answers for me. That is right, my dear Nipperkin. However, my orbs seem to have strange magical properties that I don't fully understand myself. So it may be that something about them is simply captivating to some entities. That's entirely a guess, though. Sadly, I fear that only he, the most devious of Adelplots, may truly know. But I promise you that I'll face every single one of Purgatory's ambidexters, if that is what it takes to help you. Why are you being so nice to me? Oh, why indeed? Why not? Hey, Rahel. Yes? What does Nipperkin mean? Oh, it's a word we used when I was alive, when talking about small drinks. Especially ones with alcohol in them, though not always though. Are you saying that I'm a small glass of booze? I'm saying that you're adorable. In all the right ways. Oh, well, I guess I'll let you keep calling me that, then. That fills me with joy to hear. Oh, I have an idea. Could I borrow your papers for just a moment? You mean the pamphlet? Sure, I guess. She's writing something. There. I made you a list of all the cramp words I sometimes use, so that you'll be able to better understand me. I'll try using them less, but old habits die hard, as modern people say. It's not that modern, but I get what you mean. Thank you for educating me. It's my pleasure, Nipperkin. Do you want some booze? I'm happy you didn't forget about me after all these years. Yeah, I'm not really sure what she is. How could I possibly? Well, we barely talked last time we met, for one. Hold on. Maybe this will tell me what she is. When she first got here, she accused me of telling her a Banbury story before promptly storming off. Even with all my knowledge, I still find it a tad difficult to keep up with those antiquated words she uses. I suppose you could say that she leaves quite an impression if what the residents of Purgatory say about her is to be believed. She seems quite taken with you, Miss Braid. I have a sneaking suspicion that feeling may be mutual. Complete Act 3 RAHEL route to unlock more. Lockmoon. Do I have to talk about this sultry fellow? Even thinking about him seems to depress me, which is quite odd since I can't actually feel sad. But I digress. If I charged people for drinks, he'd be one of my primary sources of income. I wonder if he even remembers what it feels like to be completely sober. Somehow you've managed to get through to him. I don't know how you succeeded in doing so, Miss Braid, but color me impressed. Lock root. Okay. We barely talked last time we met, for one. You're right, of course. Nonetheless, you were a grape seed for the moment I saw you, and I see a lot of people. Oh, I'm sorry if I said too much. Don't worry. Well, when I was alive, I'm fairly sure I didn't know anyone who would remember me after 10 years. And here you are, still talking like we met just a moment ago. Dear Nivakin, I have been here for a long time. 10 years passed by quickly for one such as I. It may turn out to be the same for you eventually. I guess.
Aww.
Oh, you may find your way out before long, of course. I didn't mean... It's alright, Rahel. The words you use sound ancient. When were you alive exactly? I believe people I've met recently referred to the time period as, the Middle Ages? Middling Ages? Or was it the mediocre times? Do you mean the Middle Ages and medieval times? Yes, that's right. So you're... Oh, wow. That's a long time ago. Like, hundreds of years. And I am quite tripping merry for my age, am I not? Definitely. You must have heard about so many new things since coming here. Spiritual pains are still a mystery to me, being able to talk to anyone, anywhere, at any time. Cell phones? Right. These new words are hard for me to remember for some reason. I'm sorry. No worries, I can help you with them. I appreciate that, Dipperkin. What can you tell me about this wishing well? Wait up and not... I don't... It seems it has some magical properties. I've seen many broochial toss objects into it, somehow ending up with Blossom. Mysterious, is it not? Very. I'll keep what you said in mind. Maybe I can find out the magic behind it. Well, back to looking for answers. May there always be balsam in the woods, roads you travel. I'll settle for some balsam in my hair right about now. Huh? Sorry, just a bad joke. Hey, you want some booze? Would you like a nipperkin, Rahel? Oh. Only one, yes? Oh, she's laughing out loud. A nipperkin from Nipperkin. It's been a long time since I laughed so heartily. I'm a funny girl, you know. So, how about it? I appreciate your offer, but I have a feeling you should give that bottle to someone who needs it more. Alright, if you say so. She's been right before, so I guess I should take that advice to heart. Do you want your crystal ball? Oh, I see. Hey, Rahel, could you tell me more about this thing? What would you like to know? Where did it come from? I made it. Really? Yes, I make them as a hobby, I guess you could say. Is that the right word? It is. Also, earlier you said that it connects us. How, exactly? It seems that there are ways for certain people to meet. It has to be a kind of magic at work, because as the guide says, there are millions of people here. Yet, we only ever see a few at a time. You're saying Purgatory consists of multiple instances? Like, could there be thousands upon thousands of different versions of this current room, for example? That is what I believe, yes. If we think about each other, share things with each other, these things connect us. They allow us to meet again. I think. Though you didn't know for sure whether or not the bauble would actually let us meet again. Oh no, it's just my own set of beliefs at work. A conclusion I've come to after many brown studies. But it did work, right? That's true. I suppose you might be right then, after all. So it seems. Let me take a look at the one I gave you. Sure. It's damaged again. What exactly did you do when using it before? I had to throw it at a mirror. I see. The orb is about to come loose from the bottom pot, but I think I can... Oh. It broke? Yes. But don't worry, I'll make you another one. While I fix the orb for you, please hold on to the plate for me, would you? Of course. Circular plate. It looks pretty unremarkable without the orb on top of it. Sorry for breaking it. Don't worry, Nippikin. The important thing is that you're safe and sound. Okay. What if I... Please hold on to it. Okay, bye. Bye, Rahel. Okay, what's happening in the chat? Okay, let's just talk to you. Hey, guide, I need some help. Unfortunately, I'm much too busy to aid you at this particular moment, Miss Braid. As we speak, I am simultaneously engaged in greeting an extraordinary amount of new arrivals, and seeing as you're not new anymore, you'll have to make do. But there's no one here. Oh, please.
I am everywhere and nowhere, all at once.
Okay, thank you. Thanks for stopping by. See ya.
You couldn't possibly fathom the inner workings of what I do.
Maybe I can't. But you said that time doesn't concern you, and that you'd be here to guide me. So what's stopping you?
I should have known you'd turn out to be the bona fide bother. Very well, here's a grand nugget of wisdom for you.
Solve this predicament, or spend eternity in purgatory. No light, no hope, no escape. Only your sins for company.
Okay.
Okay.
Fine. Off limits. Apparently this is as far as I can go. Unless maybe I can walk around it? Eek! Dang, this conveniently placed unseen force. Pokemon. Alright, The guide refuses to talk to me.
And that's a bad thing.
Since I need information from him, yeah.
He's just a sadist. He'll never tell you what you want to know. He's been letting me down since I got here, that's for sure.
Do you want to talk about it?
No.
I see. Are you sure you don't want this booze I found? No? Okay. It's okay. The they could watch the rest of this later. Hey, the guide refuses to talk to me.
What did he say?
That he was busy greeting new arrivals, basically.
Oh. I know about this. I can't believe he's recycling that old spiel. Then again, he was bound to run out of ideas at some point.
What do you mean?
Basically, you're not gonna be able to talk to him again unless you're a new arrival.
But I'm not.
Obviously. Luckily for you, though, I have a thing that can help you.
That's great.
However, in return...
Yes?
I want my shiny thing back from the drunkard.
Oh no.
Oh yes.
But he said it was his.
And you trust his word over mine.
Well, he didn't trick me on my first day here, so he's currently ahead of you on the scale of trustworthiness.
Fair enough. But be that as it may, though, no coin, no deal. Sorry, Astrid.
Damn. Guess I'll try talking to Locke about it. Maybe he'll relent if I ask very nicely? About that coin.
What about it?
Can I go back? I don't want to say these things. Smile on. Locke, I got some booze. Guess what? Smiley needs that coin back.
You're kidding, right? Why would I ever give my coin to him?
Because I really need his help?
Look, I'm sorry, lady, but I can't part with it. I just can't.
I have booze.
Huh? What's that?
Oh, this? Just some world-class modern luxury bourbon. But I guess you wouldn't be interested in that, so maybe I should just throw it away.
How modern is it?
I've never seen him this excited. Well, 2010.
Damn, 100 years younger than me. Never tried anything that new. I mean, obviously old liquors are always better. But I've tried all the old stuff. Maybe the booze of the future is just what I need.
Would you be willing to trade then?
Well, No, I'm sorry. I just can't.
But I gave you booze. Now what?
Hey.
If he isn't interested, then I am. It's that Shadow who always looks annoyed.
Ezrabeth, you...
What? Things are shit enough for here. I'm not about to let them get even worse by wasting quality battery acid. And why should I give it to you? Because I can help you. We girls stick together, right? You know I've always been nice to you. We've barely met. You know what I mean, sister. I don't. I'll give Mama some of the good stuff, and in return I will give you some amazing advice. How do I know I can trust you? Locke?
What?
Can I trust her?
No. But you should give it to her anyway. She's a bitch, but she does know a lot of stuff.
You just B-word me, man bitch?
You want me to do worse?
Give me your best shot, you hunky little dog, you.
Alright, I'm out.
What's it gonna be, Astrid? What did you call me? Astrid, that's your name, right? What's with her? I suppose I'll give it to you. Great choice. I'll open this bad boy up right away. Come see me when you're done talking to this waste of space, and I'll hook you up. So, she's not very pleasant.
She's the worst. Hey, look. I'm not good with people. My whole life I've been working my hands, working my brain, just working, trying to turn my luck around. What you did before, giving me my coin back, it really meant a lot. So when I say that I'm sorry for not giving it to you, I'm being pretty damn serious. I really wish I could, you know?
I believe you.
Just like that.
Yeah. 'Cause I'm in love with you. I don't think you're a bad person at all. I haven't been here long, although technically for over 10 years, but I've had some time to think regardless of that. That we're all in this together, you know? Like, maybe you know why you're here, maybe you don't, but all of this is just off the charts bizarre. I don't blame anyone for having a bad attitude. I mean, I'm barely holding it together myself. And hey, I'm an actress. I can tell when people put on a facade. I'd love to learn more about you, Locke. Whenever you feel you're ready to open up.
That is... well...
Wow, you really are bad with words.
Thanks, lady. I hope you find what you're looking for.
Just be careful around him, alright?
I will. Let's see, whoops. Did this say anything specific? I don't know, he looks around. That age. Okay, lady, what do you want? What the hell do you want? Oh, sorry, asterisk. Didn't see you there. Come for your return, huh? Reward, huh? No, I've come to hear you make fun of my name some more. Sure, I can do that. It was a joke. Not a very funny one. Please just give me the information so I can leave. Fine. What do you know about the wishing well? It grants wishes? I wish. Get it? That was a funny joke, so you should take notes. For the love of... Anyway, if you throw stuff in there, that's a way to transform it into similar stuff. I don't know the whole deal behind it. In fact, I'm fairly sure no one knows. Except our lovely warden, of course. Warden? She thinks of Purgatory as a prison. I suppose we are stuck here until we manage to get out, so in a sense it's fitting. But I digress. The local drunks have found a way to increase income by throwing stuff in there and magically turning it into money. I figure that might solve your little problem of getting a coin to Smiley. And yes, I overheard your whole conversation because, well, I don't have a life. Literally. You need to pay to get stuff here? Look, don't ask me about the rules of this place. I'm just trying to live one day at a time. More importantly, do you have anything that looks sort of like a coin? If you don't, find something like that. And if you do, well, listen up. You throw the similar thing in the well, and you say the 3 magic words. Money, moolah, macchiato. Are you serious? Do I look like I'm joking? I don't know, do you? No? Look, people don't like me and I don't like them, but what I do like is some damn good booze. So, I'm not gonna lie to you, Astro. Sorry, force of habit. Alright, well, thanks. Don't mention it. Now, in the words of the great poet, Dingus Dangus Dongus, piss off, would you, kindly? You don't have to tell me twice. Okay. Then, throw my plate into the well, I guess. Wishing well. Alright, here goes. Money Moolah Macchiato. Alright, let's see. I can see it floating there, but it looks different. Oh yay, it's very similar to that dang coin. Fake coin. Shiny, golden, definitely good enough to fool Smiley. Look at you, Nipperkin, finding Boltzum wherever you go. One question though. Did you just throw away my plate? It's a long story. I'll tell you later. Alright. Sorry, I had to. Astrid, hey! Got that coin. It's your lucky day, Smiley. Check it out. What the? You actually pulled through. Dang, Astrid, you're beyond impressive. Best of all, Drunko has to be extremely angry now, right? Oh, yes, for sure. He's, boiling with pure anger. This might be the best day of my life. Astrid, will you marry me? Wait, what? Just kidding. Unless... No. Well. Still, you're my favorite girl in Purgatory, that's for dang sure. Will you help me or not? Of course I will. Behold, the amazing item that will allow you to progress your journey. New arrival sign. Apparently this will allow you to make contact with the guide again. It might just be dumb enough to work. I feel like you're about to get me in trouble. Look, I know it's a silly idea, but this is what I came up with back when you pulled the move on me, and I promise you it worked. Alright, but if it doesn't work... Yeah, I know, you'll punch me. Yes, I will. No. More. Nice. Miss. Braid. Go. Remember, money, moolah, macchiato. Help. New arrivals only. Well, as a matter of fact, time to shove that in his face. As you can tell from this, sign, I am clearly a new arrival. So you'll help me now, right? Very good. Of course, you shamelessly stole someone else's solution, but hey, that's on me for sticking to old material. I seem to find myself in dire need of reinvention. Maybe you can help me with that. Do you know any actors that could assist me in further developing my persona, perhaps? I'm not here to help you, you're here to help me. Right? So bold. I love it. Very well, Miss Braid. You've earned yourself some of my time. What would you like to know? I mean, obviously I already know what you want to know, since I know everything. But please ask anyway, as it makes the scene more dramatic that way. Fine. So, last night... Yes, that was weird how he got in there. That isn't usually possible. As befits a main character, you're quite special, Miss Braid. A main character? Indeed. Wink wink. Who are you winking at? And also, you're not supposed to actually say wink out loud. Oh, no one in particular. Anyway, whatever happened to you before you died is directly connected to what you've experienced after your quaint decennial rest. The key to getting out of here is, well, that thing. I compelled him to visit your room once more, so go back there and wait. Until he comes for you. Him? Oh my. I may have said too much already. Enjoy the show, Miss Braid. Okay. Guess I'll go to my room. Alright, so if what the guide said is correct, I should just have to wait here for a while. I wonder how long, though. And at this point, can it even be trusted? I suppose I don't have a choice, as per usual. Man, I'm so tired of not having a choice. Or, actually, what was it that RAHEL said about being people connected? About people being connected? What if I'm about to make a pivotal choice? Do I want the RAHEL route or the Locke route? RAHEL. Let's see. RAHEL. I know this is dumb, but can you hear me somehow? Nothing. I should have expected as much. I guess I'll... Knocking? On my open door? Come in? Hello, Nipperkin. RAHEL! It worked! What did?
I thought about you, and now you're here.
Oh, my dear Gapeseed. I'm delighted to hear that you remember what I said. Somehow, I'm finding it hard to forget anything you say.
Oh.
Nipperkin. RAHEL, I'm trying really hard to find out who I am and why I'm here. It might be selfish of me to ask this, but could you say something that makes me feel better? Anything at all? I will try. I've been in Purgatory longer than any Braccio I've ever met. The first 20 years went by slowly, as I tried to accustom myself to this new existence. It often felt like a curse being here, as it probably does for most people. When I was alive, I was very curious. I loved learning of new things, odd things, spectacular things.
Oh.
I was difficult for my father to handle. Was he your only family? My mother died giving birth to me, so yes. It was common in those days, unfortunately. I regret never having known her. Sorry for making you remember that. Don't worry, Nipperkin. I will continue my attempt to make you feel better. I realized after those first slow years that maybe this isn't a curse after all, but something far greater, full of possibilities. A chance for me to continue learning. Today, I definitely know much more than any brother of the quill I ever met when I was alive. The advice I'm trying to give you, Nipperkin, is that
Even when your very beliefs are shattered, there is always a new day tomorrow.
should I be calling her Rachel instead? Or am I saying RAHEL wrong? Raw. Your very beliefs are shattered. There is always a new day tomorrow. I'm sorry if that wasn't what you wanted to hear. Oh, RAHEL, it made me feel much better. Thank you so much. It was my pleasure, lovely Gapeseed. Hey, there's something I need to do, and even though I don't really want to, I think I have to do it alone. So, if you don't mind... I swear I'm saying kin. Nipperkin. Kin. Nipperkin. Nipperkin. I swear that's what I'm saying, but I'll try to make it obvious. It's kinda hard with the accent I'm trying to do. So, if you don't mind, Oh, of course. But please remember, you're never truly alone. Just think of me and I'll find you again. I promise.
Until we meet again, Nipperkin.
Nippoki. Nippoki. Kin. It felt comforting talking to her for a while. It's amazing, really, that I made a connection like this in such a short time. I suppose being here under these extremely weird circumstances truly brings us together. And on that note, it looks like I'm about to have another kind of company. Come out, wherever, whoever you are. Astrid. Yes, that's me. And who are you? Look back. Look back. Look back. Yes? Look back on our life together, all the things we've shared. You're saying you want to throw it all away. And for what? For acting? You can't keep being this selfish. The choices you make affect us both. What the? I'm in someone else's body. I can't move or speak. Are you going to tell me about being selfish? You are never home. That's me talking. So this argument is between me and that shadow. Are these memories? You know why I'm never home. I don't have a choice. I'm helping people. And I'm supporting us. You just love playing the hero, don't you? I help people too, you know. After GGG premiered, that one reviewer wrote that it changed his life. That's called inspiring people. When was the last time you did something like that? He was being sarcastic. No one actually likes those exploitative and demeaning B-movies. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to imply that your work is...
Go to hell!
It's so hard, Astrid. We're not listening to each other. 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 What the... What was that? I don't remember any of it, but it really seemed like me. Does that mean that I know whoever the shadow is? Or at least knew at some point? This must be what the guide meant about this being directly connected to why I'm here. I need more answers. And maybe I should bring someone along? RAHEL, my beloved. Yes, I need RAHEL by my side. Thinking of her worked once before, so hopefully it will again. It did say I had to go alone, though, but... I made a save. Here goes. Here goes nothing. Well, I guess talking to the... All the telltale signs of another fine mess. RAHEL route. Huh. No knock on the door this time. Maybe it didn't work? I should take a look around. The comb waits patiently for its next use. The pen is mightier than the sword. Whoever coined that phrase probably never thought actual combat. Poster... Wait a minute. GGG. Gothic goth girls. Can it be that I was actually in this crappy movie? Oh man. I regret that I only had one life to waste watching this show. I don't have time to read right now. I have to act quickly. Get it? Because they're both on acting? Who am I even talking to? I wonder if I can take this with me when I leave. Stare into the abyss, and the abyss stares back at you. The official motto of fast food restaurant employees. Fresh out of cool stuff. Hi there, Reflection. You're never going to believe what I'm about to tell you, but you're dead. Crazy, right? Still hot, though. I'm drawing a blank as to why I should open this. Alright, Astrid, that's enough puns for one eternity. Life was so much easier back then. I've got more important things to do. Alright, here we go. Ah, there she is. And the guide, too? What's the meaning of this, you autoplot? Why are you preventing me from seeing Astrid? Come now, Miss Amethyst. I know what the two of you are up to. You're trying to break the rules, and we can't have that. Besides, as is plain to see, Miss Braid has just joined us Miss Braid just joined us regardless. What's going on?
Aww.
Oh, Nippokin. I felt you calling out to me, but this awful autoplot stopped me in my tracks. What's the big idea, guide? Watch your tone. Nothing ever happens in Purgatory without my approval, and I've been quite clear from the start that this is your journey to be undertaken. Naturally, I had to step in. I will aid my cape seed, no matter what you say or do. My, you feel that strongly about her, do you? But you barely know her. Has 400 years of obsessively putting together worthless trinkets finally driven you to desperation when it comes to company? Why, I believe you reconsider your position if you only knew what a naughty girl Miss Braid has been. And speaking of knowing, did you know, Astrid, that dear Miss Amethyst actually is married? Gasp. What?
Ugh.
You ambidextrous rogue. How dare you? I dare. The two of you sorely need to learn your place. However, I'm nothing if not full of kindness. Are you really? Of course. In fact, I brought you both here to propose a deal. A deal? Yes. Miss Braid, you want more answers, and apparently you're not willing to wait even a couple of measly centuries to get them. I can respect such tenacity. So, here's my proposal.
I will give you the answers you seek, if you assist Miss Amethyst in leaving Purgatory.
Aww.
What? You see, I've grown frightfully tired of her antics. She's a menace to the neighborhood, and as a result, I keep getting complaints. You need to be weeded out, RAHEL. However, it is outside my power to exterminate humans, so the only way for me to get rid of pests is to have them leave. But That's my offer. Take it or leave it. So I help RAHEL, and then you'll help me? Exactly. But if she leaves Purgatory, then you'll be alone again, yes. Maybe we're married to each other, huh? But hey, play your cards right and you may even leave together, right? Work hard, play hard.
Aww.
I feel dirty for saying that. I apologize profusely. Anyway, have fun, girls. That was quite a lot to take in, huh?
Nipperkin, would you kindly accompany me to my room?
Of course. But how?
Hmm.
Just approach the door and think of me. It's that easy. I should have known. Alright, here goes. Well done, Nippokin. Nippokin. Not my first teleport. Really pretty in here. A bit hard to see with all the hanging stuff everywhere, though. You get used to it with time. I bet. About what the guide said? Is it true?
Aww.
Yes. I died married to a wealthy man, so yes, I have had a husband. I see. But you died, so wouldn't that make you, well, not married now? That's right. When consumption took my life, he became a widower. Consumption? That's what we used to call that disease when I was alive. It consumes you from within until nothing but a frail husk remains. An old disease that eats you up. Is she talking about tuberculosis? But anyway, this is what he does. He says spiteful things, spinning boundary stories if needed, all of it to hurt. I hope you don't think less of me now. Of course not. What happened when we were alive stays right there, as far as I'm concerned. I wish I knew what he was referring to when talking about me, though. You don't recall? No, my memories are all blurry. Especially when it comes to details concerning my death. I see. But hey, now I'll get to help you, then I'll get answers, and then we can leave. Together! If you want to. I don't want nor need your help, Nipperkin. RAHEL,
Aw. Could you leave me alone for a while?
I need to ponder. Did I say something wrong?
Ugh.
Please, just give me some time. Alright, I will. We can talk more later.
Aw.
I'm sorry. I've never seen her like this before. Something is definitely strange about this whole situation. Can it be that she actually doesn't want to leave? There's something written on here. Is it poetry? I may not be a brother of the quill, but nonetheless, my heart be still. She keeps me safe from all the mulligrubs. I want to give her back some rubby rubs. Rubby rubs? Please, leave that alone. Sorry. But this bed looks so much bigger and more comfortable than mine. I wonder if it's too late to ask for a new one. It's beautiful and calming, not entirely unlike RAHEL herself. I didn't say that out loud just now, did I? What's in the box? What's in the box?
Aw.
Nipperkin, what are you doing? Oh, I was... never mind. What's in the box? This drawer is full of those baubles. The fruits of several centuries' worth of labor, I suppose. Please don't touch those. What's in them? Pots for building crystal orbs. My way of sorting them is very deliberate, so if you start looking around, I must immediately spend time fixing the mess. You don't think I can open drawers without making a mess? It's just something I have to do, Nipperkin. Don't take offense. Can I touch your crystal ball? Another one of your baubles, huh? The first one I ever made, my lucky charm. I keep it safe in here, far away from all the swillbellies. I should leave her alone for now. Maybe there's somewhere else I could go? Alright, I guess I'm going. Oh no, it's you. Nice to see you too, Esbeth. Pleasant as always. Finished the drink yet? Yes. Burp. Classy. Whatever, princess. What can you tell me about Purgatory? That it sucks. Great input, thanks. Why are you so mean to me? Ass Master, please. I'm mean to everyone. You're not special in the least. Ass Master? Really? You heard me. I'm probably wasting my time even asking this, but could you help me out? Damn! Huh? I made a deal with you-know-who. He told me if Miss Braid comes to you for help, you have to use your special talent to assist her. In return, he got me a free platter of steamed vegetables and some booze. Since I never thought you'd be dumb enough to actually talk to me again after last time, I consider this deal to be extremely lucrative and free of any effort. Rookie mistake. I see. So, what exactly is this special talent? I can fart the whole alphabet. Credit where credit's due, that's impressive. But I'm not sure it's very helpful. I'm joking, you absolute tool. My talent is that if you give me an object that belongs to someone, I can use it to project a physical manifestation of someone's inner workings. That sounds very complicated. It is, but it's also very convenient for your needs, so take it or leave it. I'll take it. So I need to get you something that belongs to RAHEL then, right? That's literally what I said just a few seconds ago, yes. Just making sure. See you later. Can't wait. Astrid, hey. What's new with you? Actually, I have grand plans. I'm thinking of taking a nap. What's grand about that? I'm not setting any alarms. When I wake up, well, who knows what might be different. New people to get to know, new naive arrivals just waiting for me to prank them. Or, you know, not prank them. Also, my smiling muscles are in desperate need of some rest. It's actually a lot of work smiling all the time. I can imagine. Good luck with that, then. Who needs luck when you've got smiles? The guide made a deal with me. Sounds scary, Astrid. Well, I can say this in his favor. He's unpredictable and a bit scary, but he honors his promises. For example, I was sad all the time before, so I asked him to make me happy. And now I have a permanent smile carved into my face, never to change. Ever. That's horrifying. Just kidding. The smiling is all me. He did give me a book full of bad jokes, though. But seriously, that's his thing. You can trust him. And he's the one laying down the rules. Do you understand? I think so. Bye. Miss Braid. What's your endgame, guide? Excuse me? You don't want us working together, but then you make us an offer that allows us to work together anyway. Isn't that a bit counterintuitive? The audacity of this ignorant human. I already told you, didn't I? Nothing happens here without my approval. You attempted to team up, so I had to make the rules clear. Sounds to me like you're just being a control freak. Quite simplified, but if that's how you want to view it, then go ahead, Miss Braid. At any rate, you should be thankful for this stellar opportunity. Seems like I'm getting under his skin, if even just a little bit. What if RAHEL doesn't want my help? Oh, but she does. Well, she asked me to leave her alone. Aren't you humans supposed to have... oh, what's the word? Empathy? That's the one. What do you mean? Miss Braid, when you died, you had barely been sentient for 20 years. Yet, you felt a strong attachment to existing.
She has been here for hundreds of years. That's quite a lot of time to build up pesky human feelings such as despair and anxiety, to name a few.
You're saying that she's afraid to move on?
Who knows? Well, I do, but that's beside the point. Whatever the reason, it's abundantly clear that she's not ready quite yet, wouldn't you say? And that's where you come in. Get rid of her for me, Astrid. Lead her wretched soul out of here, and I will provide the answers you seek. That's a gentleman's promise.
For whatever that's worth. Can I really trust him? Ezrabeth said that you told her to help me. What's the big idea?
You shouldn't look a gift horse in the mouth, Miss Braid. Did I use that proverb incorrectly?
Close enough.
It never really made much sense to me, I must admit. Humans are such strange creatures, staring haphazardly down the throats of equines like that.
That's not what it means. You know what? Never mind. I'm off.
Keep up the good work, Miss Braid.
Hey, so, RAHEL, I'm gonna need to take your poem.
Jewelry?
I need something of yours. I need it for something. Those are either imperfect or discarded. I can't have them out in the wild. But I really need one. I'm flattered that you feel taken by them, but I'm afraid I must still say no. I can't tell her why I need one, so what should I do? Another one of your baubles. First one, Lucky Charm. I don't want to upset her. Can I just take your poem, please? Just give me. Please just. Okay, I don't want to make a mess, so.
What are you doing?
Nothing? Can I distract her somehow? Distraction. 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 Hi there, reflection. It's probably nothing. Hold on. Hello. Locke, you're out of the bar?
So it seems.
What's the occasion?
What, I can't go for a damn walk without getting the 3rd degree?
That's right.
Ugh. Well, if you have to know, I got bored with drinking. For now, at least. And I needed time to do some thinking. Turns out I do that better when sober.
Surprise, surprise.
And, I met that magic lady.
You mean RAHEL?
Yeah.
And that made you sad somehow?
Huh?
You look sad, Locke.
Oh, right. Look, it's just... I heard her and that bastard talk, so I realized that she was on her way to helping you.
Oh.
I guess I was kinda hoping that you'd come to me for help.
I see.
I get it. It's your choice to make. I was just hoping to be of more use to you. After what you did for me and all.
Locke, please don't take it personally. It's just, she's... Oh, well, I need her by my side. I hope you can understand. And hey, all I really did was get you a coin. I understand that there's more to it than that, but I promise. If you just open your heart a bit, you'll meet lots of people who'd love to be there for you. Even though it feels so very hard sometimes. You're a good man, Locke. I know you are.
Hey, I don't need you humoring me. If you don't want my help, then you're not getting it. It's your loss. What are you laughing at?
I'll see you around, Locke.
I'll be waiting.
Well, well, I hope you're not hungry because you're not getting any new stuff from me today. I wish for probably won't come true anyway, so I'd rather save myself the disappointment. I shall obey you soon, I hope. Wonder who has the record for longest time sitting on this depressing bench. Honestly, I could draw a much more diabolical doodle than that. Step up your game, Purgatory.
Oh,
Good luck with everything, lady.
Okay. Right again, dartboard, my mortal enemy. Have you ravaged the countryside with impunity, but that ends today. On guard! I really need to get out of this place. Oh god, I don't want to do this. I'm sorry, I have to. Astrid! No! My delicate system! Why would you do that? I'm so sorry, Rahel. I'll have to make this up to her later. It's in the box. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. She's distracted. She's distracted, so now I can easily grab a bauble from her little storage. Let's see. This one looks extra shiny. That's probably good, right? Strange bauble. Hopefully the end justifies the means. Okay, bye! Whoops. Okay, I got the thing. Nice to see you too. Brought something for you. Happy day. Will this do? Sure. Let me get to work. How long will it take? Alright, done. Here you go. Receive the crucified cuddly. It's a little pink bear nailed to a cross. How unexpectedly gruesome. What the actual hell is this? It's what you need. Is it really? Yes. This is a representation of your friend's inner self given physical form. You're saying Rahel is a crucified bear? Dang, Acetron. You even make me look smart. Now I'm just a cynical drunk. It's symbology. It obviously means something more than what you see on the surface level. Try showing it to her. See what happens. Alright. Well, I guess I should hurry along. Yes. And more importantly, you need to leave me alone. Fine. Thanks for your help, though. Suck it. Okay, bye. Nice chatting with you. Hey, Rahel, I have a bear thingy.
Oh,
Nippukin. How you doing? Ready to talk, maybe? I'm not sure. All of this is just so sudden. I've been here for so long that well, I'm having trouble facing the idea of leaving. You feel at home here? In a strange way, yes. This is a terrible place, full of ratios and dirty balls. Yet I find myself mostly chirping merry of late, owing to the gapeseed in front of me. So clearly, not everything is terrible. But even more than that, Purgatory is known to me. What lies beyond that tunnel? What if it's worse? And what if I have to face it without you, my Nippokin? You're right, we can't possibly know what comes next. But a precious girl told me something not long ago. She told me that it's always possible to face change no matter what happens. And that's the best advice I've gotten in at least 10 years. She sounds like a special person. She is. Thank you, Nippukin. Anytime, Rahel. Do you want this bear? Hi. I got a bear. What's this? It's, well, it is what it looks like, I suppose. This is...
Burn it off! Burn it off! Burn it off!
Rahel, are you alright?
oh.
I'm sorry, Nippukin, but this thing, it does not belong on the cross. What?
Oh.
Are you crying, Rahel? Please leave, Astrid. Please leave. Leave. No. Alright, I will. I don't know exactly what I expected, but it certainly wasn't her reacting like that. Could I remove that bear somehow? Burn it off, huh? Candle? Burn it. Sorry about this, bear. Though we both knew it wouldn't last forever. The bear burned right off. A lot more neatly than I expected, in fact. Leaving me with this. Symbol of denial. It's a wooden cross that symbolizes someone's reason for being in purgatory. Great, now all I need to do is bring this to Rahel. I hope she's alright. Okay, the bear's gone.
Oh.
This is... I knew it. I knew it. I should have known that this thing would show itself again. I don't understand, Rahel. What's the whole deal with this wooden cross? You had me really worried before. Sorry. Let me tell you a story, Nippukin. Many years ago, there lived a merchant's daughter just outside the big city. Her father's pockets were lined with balsam, and as a result, she lived a worry-free and self-indulgent life, enjoying the company of both men and women. She greedily sought to experience all of life's pleasures, and to uncover its many mysteries, even exploring the taboo. Sometime later, a baseless rumor started spreading that she was a witch. Worried about his reputation as well as his daughter's safety, her father immediately had her married off to another merchant. Her husband turned out to be an abusive swillbelly, and her life soon became difficult. Through all of this, she had one constant, her guiding star. God. even though her interests were frowned upon, even gravely punishable, she always felt close to him. She thought, if we are all created in his image, then surely me following my heart should be the ultimate way to honor him. And so she did. Some time after that, she fell ill, coughing endlessly through long days and even longer nights, until she lacked the strength to even do that. When she died, she had barely turned 20.
Oh,
She eventually woke again, certain that she was now in his hallowed halls. He gazed upon her with empty white eyes, more befitting an antiquated rogue than an all-loving father. Regardless, she fell down on her knees in front of him, thanking him, for she knew that her faith had now rewarded her, and that she was right in following her own path. Seeing this, he leaned down toward her, placing his mouth next to her right ear, and he whispered softly,
I am not God. This is not heaven. Everything you ever believed in is a lie. You are dead.
Rahel, the guide, that ambidexter. He showed me the very cross that you gave me just now. He crucified the screaming creature to it, saying, "This thing is you, and it'll keep screaming until you're ready to leave this place." Still alive, the creature seemed to cry out to me, asking to be put out of its misery, and so I relented. I begged him to stop. He laughed for a while, and said that he pitied me for doing things the hard way, by turning the creature into that lifeless object you removed from the cross. An everlasting symbol of why I can never leave this place. And he was right, you know. Because I'm still screaming, Nipperkin, every second of every minute of every day. But now it's gone. I'm gone. Removed from the cross that once symbolized my love for God. I don't know what to say. But, it seems to me that maybe this could be a good thing. I mean, the creature, you are free from the cross, right? So you can find peace. Together with me? Peace? Don't you understand, Astrid? My whole life, everything I ever believed in, everything that meant anything, it's all a lie. All the hundreds of years I spent here, I've never accepted it. I just can't. Because if I do, if I stop making these crystal orbs that I loved so much when I was alive, if I just give up, if I do that, it's like I'm admitting it, Astrid. I'm admitting that God isn't real. I just can't do it again. I can't walk through the dark tunnel and not know where it'll take me. I was sure that it was in heaven. But if anything, this is hell. But even this is better than not knowing. When I coughed blood and felt my body slowly decay, I always knew that God would take me into his arms when the pain was over. But now, there's no such comfort to be found. Rahel, when I first came here, you were the only one who tried to help me. Now it's my turn to be there for you. I can't begin to describe how sad I am to hear about everything you've been through. And if you want to cry, then please, cry for as long as you need to. I'll be here until there are no more tears left. And if you want to talk, I'm here for that too. Anything you want. But you must leave Purgatory behind. You can't keep torturing yourself year after year just because you fear the unknown. And I know how hard it must be. I might not have existed for as long as you, but I know that pain, and I know what it's like to want to run away. But there's nothing for you here, only more suffering. So, please, take the plunge, and do it together with me. Nipaki. Yes?
Will you truly remain by my side until this sadness goes away?
If that's what you want. It's... It's something I've waited 300 years for. My keep seat. Then I'll... Shh.
Ever since I first saw her, I was captivated. I don't remember having ever loved someone, but I can't imagine it feeling better than this. Her soft lips against mine. It's like everything finally makes sense. I want to stay in this moment forever. As long as we're together, I feel like things will be all right. I'm fine with this.
Good morning, Nippokin. Hi, you. How long were we in bed? I'm afraid I wasn't keeping track of time. Oh, well, same here. Obviously. Astrid, I want to thank you. Before I met you, it's like I had forgotten how to be happy. But when I'm with you... Yeah, I have that effect on people. Just kidding. It was special for me too. I'm glad that I could be there for you. That makes two of us. Not to bring down the mood, but I wonder what the guide is up to now that we've solved your little crisis of faith. I'm sure he's... right here. Boo. What the hell? How long have you been in here, you pervert? I'm just gonna say yes. At the beginning of a game, it's like, there are sexual things, like, implicated, but they don't show it, so I'm assuming yes. Don't be ridiculous, Miss Braid. Beholding humans as they engage in carnal relations is about as appealing to me as I imagined it would be for you to watch cockroaches do the same. Hey! I'm merely here to congratulate you on an exquisite performance. By which I'm talking about helping Miss Amethyst lay her silly notions to rest, not whatever came after that. Braccio! Now, Miss Braid, you are due a reward. And as an added bonus to show you how much I appreciate passionate work, I will allow Miss Amethyst to remain in Purgatory until you are both ready to leave. Which, according to my impeccable planning, should be just a few moments after me and Miss Braid have finished talking. Well, that's very sudden. But nice of you, I suppose. Of course. I'm the man with the capital G, after all. By which I don't mean God, by the way, RAHEL. Lay off her. Jeez, tough room. I was just making sure that she wouldn't misunderstand. That has happened before, as I'm sure you're well aware. Just leave already, you heartless rogue. Very well. Miss Braid, if you care to join me in your room. Do I have a choice? Not really. Well, then... RAHEL... I'll see you soon, alright? Yes, Nippokin. Miss Braid. Guide. Why the lone face? Aren't you happy being so close to the finish line? I guess, but I just don't understand why you have to be so cruel. RAHEL talked about what you did when she arrived here, and I haven't been able to shake it off. Do humans matter that little to you? Oh, my. I like you, Astrid. You dare to ask the tough questions. Just let me clear my throat. There we go. So, an ant once begged a man,
Please don't step on me. But what can a man possibly do, knowing he is so much greater? I suppose that didn't make things any clearer for you, huh? Not even a little. I'm just doing my job, Miss Braid. Some humans need more of a push than others. So where's the harm in having a little, I mean just a little, fun? Now, more importantly, let's walk down memory lane. I'd do a finger snap or something now if I knew how to do that.
You don't know how?
Hey, don't rub it in. I'm just going to shout it out instead. Finger snap!
I'm in someone else's body again. A memory? It hurts so much. Why didn't I listen to Mom? The past version of me, she's bleeding from her hand. I shouldn't have used that damn knife. It was way too sharp. Am I going to bleed to death before the doctor gets here? No. Please. I'm so young. I haven't even started a movie yet. Please don't tell me this is how I died. Someone's knocking on the door. Hello? I'm Dr. Volumus Castreche from St. Castreche Hospital. I'm your... that is to say, may I enter so that I can, help you? The door's open. Just come in. And hurry, I'm bleeding to death in here.
Of course, of course. I shall administer first aid right away, miss.
Wow, that might be the most beautiful doctor I've ever seen. I wonder if my past self thought that too. Yeah, she definitely did. I'm Astrid.
No time to talk, I'm afraid. You're bleeding profusely.
Yes, because kitchen knives are too sharp.
I'll have this sorted out in no time.
Lucky me.
Now, this might sting a bit.
Doesn't it always?
That should do it. You'll live to face another day of reckless cooking, Miss Astrid.
Thank you so much. I was so afraid.
Truth be told, the wound wasn't that deep. Though, of course, it's only natural to panic when you start to, bleed. Oh, well, I'm off to yet another house call.
Huh.
This one will hopefully involve less blood.
Can't you... stay? Just a while?
I suppose I do need a break.
And it would be bad practice not to make sure my patient is alright after the, surgery, I suppose.
Great! So, can I ask you... is your name really Voluminous?
Yes, why?
I'm sorry, it's just a weird name. I'm calling you Vol.
I suppose it is a bit weird.
And also, why is your surname the same name as the hospital you're from?
You're just full of questions, aren't you? Well, it's actually my parents' hospital. I started working there just last month. Fresh out of med school.
Oh. So you just started working and you've already saved at least one life. Mine. You're a hero, Vol.
I suppose I might just be a bit of a hero.
You want some coffee?
I'd love some. Do you have espresso?
Sure do, Pasta Man.
Because my surname is Italian? That's a bit offensive.
No, silly. Because, when I look back at this event, He'll always be the man from the past who saved my life. I've shortened it to Pasta Man because Past Man sounds dumb.
That's quite forced, but I'll allow it. You're a strange girl, Astrid.
That's what they say.
Hmm?
So, satisfied? Ready to leave Purgatory now?
What? No. That didn't answer anything about my death.
Aww.
Oh yeah, there's that too. Can't you humans ever enjoy a good unsolved mystery?
No! I need to know more. Besides, you were the one who told me that I needed to find out.
Dane, that is actually true.
Hmm.
Humans usually forget my introduction right after I do it, so kudos to you for having outstanding memory.
Oh, I remember now that Val, he's that shadow, right?
Well, yes. But actually, no. Sort of. It's complicated. Can't you just leave already? Fine. The shadow is not Mr. Castreche. He's actually not even here. He found peace in his death and is, well, somewhere else. What you've been seeing is actually a manifestation of your inner reason for being here. Similar to the cross that represented Miss Amethyst's denial. As in refusing to accept that she didn't end up in heaven beside her phony deity.
So, what does the shadow represent for me? What kind of symbol is he?
Now, isn't that just the $1,000,000 question? Come on, Miss Braid. You have enough answers. You met Mr. Casarace. You fell in love. Things happened. And then you died. That's life, Miss Braid.
But how did I die?
Oh, right. I just keep forgetting. It was a car crash.
You're telling me just like that?
Yes.
So, that's it then. You could have just told me everything from the start.
But then you wouldn't have learned anything.
What exactly have I even learned? You want me to make peace with my death, but you're not even giving me all the details.
Hmm?
Actually, what I said was make peace with you being dead. And you have, Miss Braid. Through helping Miss Amethyst, you found yourself being, to quote your thoughts, fine with everything.
She's like, oh god, you watched us. Oh god.
Truthfully, you were ready to leave even before hearing exactly who that shadow even was.
It's true that Rachel is... It's true that RAHEL has given me new purpose. Helping her, being with her, it made me feel better about myself than I can ever recall having felt. But I still want to know more.
Then maybe, just maybe, you'll have to try choosing differently.
Choosing what differently?
Wink wink.
Well then, time to leave.
Go fetch your little girlfriend, and I'll meet you in the waiting hall.
Right.
Oh, don't look so sad now. After all, the real fun is just about to begin.
What do you... I hate it when he does that. I should head back to RAHEL's room.
Nippekin, are you alright?
I am now. I'm glad.
Did you find what you were looking for?
Well, do you know what cheesy means? Because I'm about to be, well, that.
I'll try to piece it together from context.
So it turns out that what I was looking for was in front of me the whole time. It's you. You are what I was looking for.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Aww.
You're not telling me a Banbury story, are you? Still not exactly sure what that means, but I'm going with no. Nippukin, you're making me more chubby Mary than I think I've ever been. But are you sure I'm not too old for you? I prefer to think of you as more experienced. And the shadow, did you learn about it? I learned enough. I feel silly, my Gapeseed. You came to me for help, but I've been uselessly confined to my room while you saved me. I haven't been able to aid you at all. That's not true, Rahel. It might not seem that way to you, but I believe we saved each other. And now we can be together. If you still want to be. You already know my answer, Nippukin. Oh, you. So, are you ready to leave? Surprisingly, yes. I was worried about how to pack all my crystals, but then I remembered that I won't be needing them. You're not even gonna keep your lucky one? I have a new lucky charm now. Oh, stop it. I can't promise I will. So, lead the way. Nipperkin. Oh, Astrid. You beautiful rogue. That's me. Welcome. I trust everything is in order so that you may finally leave. I guess we won't be needing any luggage, so... Absolutely right, Miss Braid. Oh, I almost forgot. I had prepared some well-chosen words of farewell, but unfortunately I find myself too tired to read them. So I shall instead leave you with this. We'll meet again. Enjoy the trip. Toodles! What do you think he meant by that? We shouldn't concern ourselves with his other plots, my Gapeseed. Instead, look at the tunnel. It's stretching... it's stretching on for miles. Does it even end? Are you afraid, Nippukin? Aren't you? Are you going to leave my side once we enter? Of course not. I would never. Then I am not afraid.
What if we won't be together when we reach whatever's on the other side?
Then we think of each other, and we'll be together again.
What if... Shh, Nippukin. We could stand here forever, talking about all these things. But I'd rather start our journey. Wherever it takes us, I'm going to enjoy every step with you. Oh, Rahel. Your hand feels so warm. As does yours.
What is it, Nipperkin?
It's just... I think I can see... the light.
New gallery. Woo! Thanks for playing. You're welcome. We'll meet again. Congratulations on finishing Pitstop in Purgatory, however there's still much more for you to do. Another story mode has now been unlocked, allowing you to easily try the game's other routes by letting you start at the end of Act 2. Enjoy! Thanks! Backgrounds, scenes, extra. So I don't know, there's 2 Astrids. I'm not sure if I'm missing something, or, RAHEL, I mean. There's 2 RAHELs, so I don't know if I'm missing some of her stuff. Well, I think I'm gonna end this here for now. I'll see whatever, RAHEL stuff I can think of. Maybe, like, not trashing her plate and crystal and stuff. So thank you guys for joining me. I hope you enjoyed the game so far, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.